The miniseries begins by introducing Hong Sing-sing. At 24, she is a former member of the Special Forces, showing great strength and resilience. Every morning, she does 100 push-ups, proving her dedication. Her strength is not only physical, she also helps the weak and teaches self-defense to kids. She is single, and her father's pride in her is strong, despite his physical limitations. They share a bond filled with friendly competition. Then, we meet Wei Lund, who is about to become the director of a big company. He is smart and fast, expecting high standards from everyone. He asks his assistant to finish a document in just 10 minutes. Walking through the busy company, he stands tall at 1.84 meters, looking like an idol. His skills in biopharmaceuticals and management help him rise quickly, supported by his father's approval and the company's board. A key moment happens when Wei Lund discovers a leaked project and fires the person responsible. Later, he twists his ankle by accident. At the hospital, Zhou Yilin, who is like a brother to him, shows his support. The doctor says it's just a sprain but wants to know more about Wei Lund's daily habits. Wei Lund talks about his good sleep and eating habits, but the doctor is not impressed. Yilin smiles, promising to take good care of him. Ironically, Yilin hurts his leg right after offering Wei Lund his car keys. They leave the hospital together until the secretary is called away on an errand. Wei Lund scolds Yilin, who defends himself, saying he rushed over as soon as he heard about Wei Lund's accident. With no one else to help, Yilin takes on the caretaker role, leaving briefly to get refreshments. During this time, a thief breaks into their car. Wei Lund tries to stop the thief but is mistaken for the criminal until Sing-sing arrives and helps clear up the misunderstanding. Sing-sing helps Wei Lund up after he is hurt and gives him her contact info before rushing off to work. Wei Lund is angry and throws away her contact info, but the secretary picks it up. At work, a crying child and his parents lead to Sing-sing being fired. Her boss, Mr. Lai, explains that her skills, while excellent, have led to incidents. Despite her pleas, Mr. Lai decides to let her go but offers compensation. Meanwhile, Wei Lund is back at the hospital with a sprained ankle. The doctor insists he stays for 2 days to recover. Wei Lund blames Sing-sing for his troubles, and his secretary brings more bad news. The thief Sing-sing caught has 2 broken ribs, adding to Wei Lund's frustrations. The story then shows a group with a video of Sing-sing pinning Wei Lund down. They plan to share it online to embarrass Wei Lund. When Yilin finds out the video is spreading, he suggests they say it was a performance or practice to save face. Wei Lund, wanting to fix the situation, calls for Sing-sing right away. Meanwhile, Sing-sing goes home and tells her father not to overwork himself in the kitchen, but he insists on continuing with one arm. She remembers her time in the Special Forces, getting orders from her father while leading her team. He had warned her about the dangers in the bamboo forest. On October 30th, her mission was to rescue 5 kidnapped employees from a biopharmaceutical company and escape quickly. During the mission, Sing-sing uses a drone to scout the area and leads her team into the forest. They fight the enemy and win, but a bomb explodes near Sing-sing and her father, causing him to lose an arm while protecting her. Sing-sing wants to get her father a robotic arm, but it costs 120,000 yuan. Feeling responsible, she urgently looks for a new job and blames Wei Lund for her troubles. Soon after, Wei Lund's secretary calls her. Yilin is with Wei Lund, who talks about potential marriage partners suggested by his father. This makes Sing-sing feel sad. As Yilin draws Wei Lund's ideal bride, Wei Lund describes a woman who looks and acts like Sing-sing. Sing-sing, unaware of this, continues her own tasks. Yilin finishes the drawing, and Wei Lund says he would marry the woman if his father arranges it. To Wei Lund's surprise, Yilin reveals he drew a gorilla instead of a bride. Later, Sing-sing arrives and finds Wei Lund unconscious from low blood sugar, worrying the secretary. When Wei Lund wakes up, the doctor tells him his condition is serious. Sing-sing apologizes for what happened, but says helping him makes them even. Wei Lund doubts her motives, thinking she acted for herself. Sing-sing denies this, explaining she truly wanted to catch the thief, even though she lost her job because of it. Wei Lund refuses to pay her but asks her to help with the video. He suggests making up a story, which Sing-sing hesitates to agree to. After Wei Lund pressures her, She agrees to pretend to be his martial arts teacher if he follows her rules and trains with her. Soon after, Sing Sing shows Wei Lund a technique to immobilize someone, impressing him. She asks if they have a deal, but their conversation is interrupted by the secretary, who misunderstands the situation. Wei Lund calms her down, and she asks about the driver's salary. Sing Sing, seeing a chance, asks if Wei Lund really pays his driver such a high amount, hoping to get a job. However, Wei Lund says no to hiring her as a driver, secretary, or martial arts instructor. He instead offers a simple deal. She keeps quiet about the video, and he won't pay her. Sing Sing agrees reluctantly because she has no other choice. Later, as Wei Lund says goodbye to Sing Sing, he notices his clothes have been changed and asks if she did it. She says she helped the doctor. Wei Lund is embarrassed that she might have seen his muscles, but Sing Sing just says muscles need to be seen to be impressive. Then, she leaves. The next morning, Sing Sing looks for a job, doubting her skills. She realizes someone is following her, trying to hide by dancing whenever she turns around. Sing Sing tricks and catches the person. She gives them two options: go to the police or surrender. The person speaks, and Sing Sing recognizes them. Ling Ting, an old friend she hasn't seen in years. Later, they meet up, and Sing Sing warns Ling Ting not to follow a former Special Forces soldier. Ling Ting says he came back to be with her, though he was actually on a year-long break to find himself. He decides to help Sing Sing find a job, guessing she is unemployed. Soon, Sing Sing gets a job offer from Macy with a salary of 400,000 yuan a year. The president needs a driver who knows English and self-defense, perfect for Sing Sing, who wants to buy a robotic arm for her father. Ling Ting jokes about Sing Sing's relationship status, saying a girl with a boyfriend wouldn't be alone on the streets. Meanwhile, Sing Sing's resume reaches its destination, and Wei Lund, still in the hospital, doesn't know. Wei Lund's father visits him and offers help, but Wei Lund refuses, thinking his father has hidden motives. When his father insists, Wei Lund stays firm, believing any assistant would be a spy. They argue, and his father leaves, frustrated. Later, Wei Lund gets bad news about his father's accident and rushes to the hospital. His father explains that a package exploded in the lab, but he is stable. Despite his father's push to find him an assistant, Wei Lund refuses, wanting to stay independent. Wei Lund stays firm in his decision not to choose an assistant. Kung tries to convince him, saying that Wei Lund's father only wants to protect him. Wei Lund ignores Kung and leaves. Later, Wei Lund's father tells Kung in private that he faked security footage to make his health look worse. He did this to protect Wei Lund from dangers threatening the company. At home, Sing Sing's father advises her to be careful of Ling Ting's intentions. Mr. Hong tries to find a good partner for Sing Sing by contacting old friends. But Sing Sing's plans change when she gets a job offer from the Runshi Group. Excited, she goes to the company the next day. People stare at her as she walks through the halls. She meets 3 people and introduces herself as the president's new assistant. Zhao, one of them, tells her the president is not there and offers to help dry her hair. Sing Sing doesn't know that Wei Lund is in the same room taking a bath. They have an argument, and Wei Lund insults the idea of working with her. Annoyed, Sing Sing pushes him into the pool and leaves, later realizing she will be working for him. Sing Sing is shocked to learn that Bai Fong, the chairman of the Runshi Group, is actually Wei Lund's father, who recently took the job. Wei Lund wants to fire her when he finds out who she is, but Sing Sing says she is officially hired and has completed all the paperwork. Wei Lund checks with HR and finds out that firing her would risk his own job since his father made the decision to hire her. They have to work together. Although Wei Lund is reluctant, Sing Sing shows she is qualified. She demonstrates her skills in office work and martial arts, showing her leadership and communication abilities. Wei Lund still doesn't want to hire her. Sing Sing then shows him the video of their altercation, forcing him to reconsider. Wei Lund tells Yilin the truth about Sing Sing and their history. Yilin reviews her CV and advises Wei Lund to keep her because of her strong moral character. Finally, Wei Lund agrees to make Sing Sing his personal assistant, giving her a new contract. She will earn 400,000 yuan a year, with an extra 100,000 yuan for her family. When Sing Sing asks about medical benefits, Wei Lund is confused. She explains that she wants to buy a prosthetic arm for her father. Wei Lun promises to think about it if she does well. Sing Sing happily signs the contract. With Macy's help, Sing Sing goes to her new office and gets instructions on how to take care of Wei Lun's needs. Despite the messy office, Sing Sing is not discouraged. Yilin and Wei Lun plan the mess to test her endurance. Their plan fails when Macy reports that Sing Sing is happy with her new workspace. Surprised, Wei Lun visits her office and finds it perfectly organized. When he tries to leave, the door gets stuck. Sing Sing offers to help, but Wei Lun insists on fixing it himself, leading to a funny moment. The door remained stubbornly stuck, frustrating Wei Lun as he tried to open it. Sing Sing found the situation amusing. Wei Lun challenged her to try opening it herself. Outside, someone noticed their predicament and called a locksmith. As Wei Lun grew more uncomfortable, Sing Sing offered to help, but he refused. Reading Wei Lun's medical notes, Sing Sing learned that being confined made him more anxious. Deciding to act, she suggested breaking the door open. Wei Lun reluctantly agreed. Together, they forced the door open, breaking it in the process. Meanwhile, a group watching Sing Sing learned about her new role as Wei Lun's assistant. Their leader, God, still wanted to harm Wei Lun and told his group to find Wei Lun's weaknesses. Wei Lun was having a meal when Sing Sing joined him casually. Feeling awkward, she quickly excused herself. Later, she gave Wei Lun a plan to boost team morale. He appreciated it, but thought it was unnecessary. Noticing Sing Sing's injury, Wei Lun offered to help. She declined, blaming bad luck. Wei Lun told Macy to give her some medicine. Sing Sing later met Ling Ting, who had feelings for her, but she saw him as a younger brother. Macy showed Sing Sing her new desk, highlighting her promotion to Wei Lun's personal assistant. Sing Sing felt shy but thanked Macy for the medicine. Wei Lun reassured her that she would get special treatment in her new role. It might seem like Wei Lun's kindness is genuine, but it's part of a plan he made with Yilin to slowly rebuild their relationship. Sing Sing told Ling Ting about Wei Lun's confusing behavior. Sometimes he was harsh, and other times he was very kind. Ling Ting called Wei Lun a jealous pervert, making Sing Sing more suspicious. Later, Macy asked Sing Sing to follow Wei Lun to the laboratory. Without the security code, Sing Sing tried to guess it, using the camera's blind spots. Yilin saw her acting suspiciously and approached her. Sing Sing pinned him down, then realized who he was and apologized. She introduced herself as Wei Lun's personal assistant. Yilin showed her a drawing of a gorilla, saying it was Wei Lun's ideal woman. This made Sing Sing angry, and she lashed out at Yilin. They run into Wei Lun, and Sing Sing reveals that Macy told her to follow him. Wei Lun says it's not her job and tells her to leave. But Sing Sing hints she might have important information about the explosion. Interested, Wei Lun listens. A few days ago, a deliberate explosion hurt his father, putting him in the hospital. Security footage showed someone sneaking into the lab. Sing Sing asks if any important company data was stolen, but Wei Lun says it's safe in the cloud. What was stolen was a biological prototype. Sing Sing handles a mouse casually, worrying Wei Lun, who says it's valuable and asks her to put it back. At the blast site, they find pieces of a lithium-ion battery. Sing Sing figures out that the intruder posed as a lab worker, faked a fingerprint to get in, took the prototype, and was interrupted by Wei Lun's father. To escape, he made the battery explode using aluminum hydroxide. Sing Sing identifies key features from a fragment left behind. With Wei Lun's help, they estimate the suspect's height and focus on a unique ear shape. Yilin thinks the suspect targeted the biological model because of his connection to Wei Lun's father and expertise. With a business dinner coming up, Yilin suggests bringing Sing Sing to help. But Wei Lun insists he'll decide who goes with him and doesn't want to take Sing Sing, despite Yilin's urging. Meanwhile, Macy plans to buy a cake, but Ling Ting buys it first. He wants to give it to Sing Sing but can't enter her office without staff status. Macy sees him and asks what he's doing. Thinking she wants the cake, Ling Ting calls Sing Sing to offer it to her. Sing Sing, already full, tells him to leave it at the reception. Macy intercepts the call and assures Sing Sing that she'll bring the food. Ling Ting has no choice but to agree. Macy then takes the meal to Sing Sing and subtly asks about her relationship with Ling Ting. Sing Sing says she sees him as a younger brother. Macy admires Ling Ting's cooking, but since Sing Sing has already eaten, she saves it for later. Concerned that Macy hasn't eaten, Sing Sing leaves the food for her. Later, a classmate mentions Wei Lun's cryptic social media post about finding the suspect, sparking rumors of a hidden romance. They ask Sing Sing for details, but Wei Lun appears and tells them to focus on their studies. He then asks Macy for help, making her delay her meal. Wei Lun tells Macy to give more tasks to the gossiping girls, dismissing their idle talk. When Macy suggests inviting Sing Sing to the dinner, Wei Lun refuses, thinking she's spying for his father. Come on, man. Just admit you have feelings for her already, Macy might think. So the moral of the story is if you're going to challenge someone to open a stuck door, make sure you've got a backup plan, because teamwork and a bit of force might just save the day. And your dignity.